Rob Demovsky and Pete Dougherty at Lambeau Field after the Packers' rather uninspiring 24-15 win over the Jaguars. And Pete, I think a lot of us thought this would be a much bigger blowout than it was. What do you think happened?
Uh, just no playmaking for the Packers. No Jordy Nelson, no Greg Jennings because of injuries. You still would have thought Randall Cobb and Jermichael Finley and James Jones there'd be enough punch there to put up points in the 30s, but it didn't happen, and it basically came down to special teams play, blocking a punt to be the difference in this game.
And that's what, if anything, if this game's remembered at all, it'll be remembered for that special teams play. The amazing thing was the Packers only had 10 guys on the field during that play, and the Jaguars still couldn't get it blocked. I mean, that's kind of the ultimate slap in the face, isn't it?
Yeah, Devon House went from being a jammer to just before the snap he moved to end, and nobody picked him up considering there were only 10 guys in the field. Obviously that's a killer for the Jaguars.
We're at the midpoint of the season, and they're 5-3, which I guess is a natural time to kind of reflect upon the first half. Pete, where do you think they stand after 8 games, and what's their outlook going forward?
They've still been. This was a blasé offensive performance, just like the first 4 or 5 games. So, whatever doubts may have creeped in from those games after they thought they had gotten rid of those with the last 2 and putting up all those points and touchdowns against Houston and St. Louis. Kind of slipped back to how they played in the first 5 games. So the one thing you do have to say after watching this team go through last year, go 15-1 and losing the playoffs, still what matters most is how are you playing in December as long as you got enough wins to get in the tournament.
And there'll be one more game here before the bye. That's Sunday against Arizona. For now, that'll do it from Lambeau Field.